Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nuzul Aiman bin Darul Nizam. In this video, I will present about the case study of AGR553 regarding the agricultural economic issue, which is the rising concern on the food security issues in Malaysia. Introduction. With an abundance of land resources and government policies, Malaysia remains food insecure. 5 years ago, Malaysia ranked 40 on the Global Security Food Index (GSFI), with a heavy reliance on imports for essential food products. Fast forward 5 years following the COVID-19 pandemic, Malaysia is now at 41st position of the GSFI. The fact is Malaysia does not produce enough food for its population and industries. Its agricultural productivity is 45% of the average among high-income countries. The agricultural sector faces structural issues related to uncertainty over farm ownership and leasing, labor shortage leading to an increase in idle agricultural land, low productivity and quality of agricultural produce, low level of automation and technology adoption, as well as high dependence on foreign labor. What is food security? This is the terms refer to a situation that exists when all people at all times have all the necessary means to access sufficient food, meet their needs, and maintain a healthy life. Next is the progress in ensuring food security. The primary growth sector of Malaysian agriculture has been on cash crop export, with increase in food crop production being a distant second priority, while the Malaysian government is doing well to ensure the affordability of food products through price in agricultural research and development (R&D), as well as climate change adaptation. Malaysia need to rethink the development of agriculture sector to mitigate the impact of ever-rising food prices and cut down on increasing food import bills. We move to the factors on the issue. First is the climate change. Due to climate change crisis, the effect is changing weather patterns and increasing the chances of extreme events such as hurricanes, flood, and drought. It is also responsible for changing and polluting entire ecosystem, compromising biodiversity and destroying harvests. All these events have a huge impact on food production, as they significantly limit the quality, availability, and accessibility of resource and compromise the stability of food system. The second factor is the increase in population. As the population upsurge in many countries, particularly in the developing countries such as Malaysia, is posing a dire threat to the food security. With the ever-increasing population growth, the demand for food is estimated to increase by 70 to 100% by 2050. Therefore, establishing food security is becoming essential in order to sustain the economic growth of Malaysia, as well as to cater the needs of millions of hungry people in Malaysia. This is the strategies that can be used to reduce the food insecure. First is the change in agriculture sector. Planters and agropreneurs should have equal access to the resource and opportunities that they need to be more productive. The present subsidy regime for farm inputs should be expanded into one payment for sustainable agricultural practice that include the improvement in intercropping. The new technologies that include artificial intelligence, big data analysis, automation, as well as the usage of drone and robotic should be deployed for sustainable. The second one is to take example on other countries. The food security has become an issue on national security in Switzerland, not like Malaysia, where agriculture is important as military supplies, banking, and insurance too. Next is through drip irrigation and modern farming technologies, Israel improved the productivity of its agriculture sector, achieving 90% in food SSR. And lastly, example from Japan. In 2017, Japan's Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries received JPY 98 is 4 billion, which is 3 billion for agricultural R&D, which had significantly supported their agricultural innovation. Next is by preventing food wastage. Up to 17,000 tons of food waste is recorded in Malaysia on daily basis. About 24% of all of 4,005 tons are still edible, according to land operator SW Corp Malaysia. Ensuring food security and expanding food production, reducing imports and food wastage amidst a rising in demand and supply disruption should be among top the priorities for the incoming government. The government can guide the development of a secondary market for near expired food which is not consumed, is soon discarded. In conclusion, although ensuring food security is a challenge pursuit, the implications for good food security are far-reaching for the country's economic, political, and social areas. Malaysia should drastically increase its support with farming technology, regulation, R&D, and investment, and getting private parties and citizens engaged in reducing their food waste. Prioritizing food security and taking a collaborative approach with not only government agencies but also the private sector will ensure a stronger, healthier, and more resilient Malaysia in the future. So for me, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.